What's up, football fans? Welcome back to Bucs Talk, where we discuss everything Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Today will be Sunday night matchup preview, Saints versus Buccaneers. First things first, you got to key in on one main guy, number 41 on the Saints, Alvin Kamara. Why is that, Bless?
Yeah, number 41 is probably their most dangerous player. I mean, you see it right here. His ability to just make things happen in the open field. He's very dangerous, so you have to key in on him. He's probably Drew Brees' favorite target right now since Michael Thomas has been out. So they like to attack the short area part of the field, and that's where they're gonna find ways to get matchups, and they do it here. They have number 41 on Khalil Mack, and that's a big play waiting to happen. So uh, he's got tremendous speed, catching ability. He's just really dangerous. Not so much in the run game, but his ability to catch passes it just makes him really special. Here again, lined up on a safety, he's just going to make a quick out, and then those quick moves that he can put together really covers a lot of space quickly.
Like you said, I mean, it's not only in the running game, but it's passing game. That's where he's most scary. Like you're going to see him matched up everywhere across the field, not just behind the quarterback, next to the quarterback, in the slot, outside. They're going to put him everywhere just to find the best matchup they can for him. And that's something Sean Payton really is good at doing, finding the best matchup to be successful, correct?
Right, exactly. Here again, you see him out wide. They set up a screen. They have the motion across. So really just, causing some confusion here with, number 11 going across the field. But really, it's the matchup to Kamara, get the guys out in front, and he's just dangerous in getting yards upfield.
And we as Buck fans know this stupid block in the back most of the time, but it never gets called. Over here, you're going to see number 75. It may be, maybe not. The guy's diving, but the Saints run it like to perfection, and it's
Mhm.
scary for other teams. And then I want you to touch on this man. What do you do when Taysom Hill's on the game?
Yeah, you have to come after him. You have to blitz him. You have to pressure him. You have to really just go get him because he's usually going to do some type of run or, anytime he's in the game, especially at quarterback, it's going to be some type of run option. So you just have to be prepared for that and make sure you can, shut him down.
And also, one thing to add, I mean, Kamara's over here again. Distraction. There's a distraction on the field. You always have to be aware of where number 41 is on the field because he's usually going to get the ball. Like a number 38 over here saying, "Oh, pick him up, pick him up."
Hmm.
Yes, know your keys, but if number seven's in the game, make sure he has to rush a decision. Week one against the Saints, we gave up a big play. Taysom Hill outside got a pass to Kamara deep. Just know what the personnel that's on the field. Know you're gonna have to rush his decisions because if he has time to think, he's gonna probably bite you pretty good.
Yeah, here again, same similar play. They're just running a run counter. And yeah, usually he's going to take the football. So you just have to be prepared for that. Make sure you have guys, matched up and like you said, be aware of who's on the football field at all times.
We mentioned Kamara. We mentioned Taysom Hill, who's another big weapon.
Jared Cook, and they like to use him a lot. Again, his short area passing game, but again, he's a matchup, nightmare because of his size and his ability with his athleticism. So yeah, you just have to be aware of where, these guys are. I would like to see the Bucks play some tight defense, man up on these guys, be physical. Here they're going to run a nice little, slot post here to Jared Cook. Just missed the pass, had him open, just missed it. A little inaccurate from Drew Brees. Again, Brees really hasn't attacked the field vertically this year, so you know they're going to maybe do this once or twice a game. Again, they come back here with a similar play here in the red zone. They're just going to run, Cook at the top of the screen, run a nice post. And this is a little bit too easy. That's just, throwing it up to size and he goes, gets it. And easy 6 points for the Saints.
But this is something where you're saying, "Oh, he hasn't been really attacking deep lately." Well, they did against us, and it was mainly blown missed coverages. I mean, that's when Adams was starting at safety, or not starting, but he was playing a bigger role than he is right now. Mike Edwards, I'm more comfortable with back there. He's proven it. I'm hoping we get some of those empty gaps filled. And that short passing game, really be aware of. The Bears bit us in the butt. The Giants just last week did it. So I'm assuming the Bucs are going to come out angry this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and this is something you got to do. You got to like you see this coverage here. They got to play man coverage and they got to just be aggressive with their front four. Front four's got to win, but also bring some pressure. Especially with your middle linebackers here. as they draw coverage towards Khalil Mack, you got to take advantage of those gaps that could be open up the middle. We did that in week 1. At times we brought those middle crosser, blitzes with David and Devin White. So that's something I would like to see us do. Really force the ball out of Drew Brees' hands.
And here's another dangerous aspect of their offense, special teams, defense, their return game. This little guy is dangerous. You just got to give a count for him. We heard Ira Coffin always during press conferences, always asking BA about the special teams. They usually beat us in that. This is a special area where they do pretty damn good. What do you think?
Yeah, number 11 is really shifty and fast. He makes a lot of good plays. So this is a guy you definitely have to watch. Make sure your kick coverage is good. Make sure you get some high hang times and really just make him fair catch it. So because when he gets in space, he can make things happen, either punt or kickoff return. So you have to make sure we're just again being aware. I think is the biggest thing. Now we shift to their defense, which is definitely their weakness right now, especially in the passing game, as we see here.
And so if you're looking at it, it's a lot of cover one. If you do cover one against the Bucs, we mentioned this all the way back in week 1. You're gonna get bit. Okay, so especially now with Antonio Brown on the field, who the hell do you cover? Who's the number one? What's Lattimore gonna do? Because on the other side of the field, you got Janoris Jenkins. Yes, he had a pick 6 against us week 1. I think that was just Tom Brady learning the system, learning the offense, and I think it's gonna be a total different story this time around. Especially the defense of the Saints just doesn't match up as well as the Bucs does. It's just attacking these mismatches and attacking these zones. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. And the Saints defense is probably going to have to play some more zone coverage just because, like you said, the matchups that we're going to have, especially with Chris Godwin back and adding Antonio Brown with a healthy Mike Evans, and then you add in Gronkowski, who can cover the middle of the field. So yeah, it's going to be tough for the Saints to match up. So we're going to have opportunities, especially one on one against their man cover looks. And this is what you got to do. You just got to attack them and hit those one on one shots.
Down the field. And then Janoris Jenkins. Come on. We mentioned this time and time again. Find the times where you have matchups that favor you. If you have Mike Evans one-on-one with Janoris Jenkins, showed this last year when he was on the Giants, you have a streak going down the field, hit him. Don't even think about it. If it's one-on-one, do it, because there's going to be a lot more one-on-one matchups. You say there's going to be zones. I think the Saints are going to stick to what they're doing, which is usually cover one, and they like to blitz out those linebackers to help with their pass rush. And you find these matchups, like the Bears did last week, attack them.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to see, them play these type of coverages, especially against our offense. I think we're going to do a good job of understanding protection, max protect if have to, and let our skill players win one on one. So I'm hoping they give us these looks because I know Tom Brady can hit passes like this and definitely take advantage.
Especially given time. To me, their defensive line hasn't really been that aggressive this year. I mean, yes, I know everyone knows Cameron Jordan, but really that's about it. To be honest, like I know 92 on the other side of Davenport, they were expecting big things this year, but he hasn't really produced as much. I know, number 91 over here, Hendrickson, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He terrorized Donovan Smith the first week, but again, I think he's going to be a lot better this week. Hopefully, Buck fans can say good things, not bad things, and the Bucks prevail. But what do you think?
No, I agree with that. And they're going to be without Sheldon Rankins, which is a big loss. That's probably their best player interior wise. But yeah, we should be able to protect. Again, we're going to be without Ali Marpet, so that hurts. So we just got to make sure we're smart. Again, here you see just play action. You see how aggressive their linebackers are. It creates open space. Again, they're playing man coverage. So there's going to be abilities for crossing routes. You can easily see Scotty Miller run this type of route. You can use Gronkowski, going across. So there's going to be options to attack them. Definitely, east and west, and also vertically.
We talk about it all the time over here, over and over again. Gronkowski with the overs, it's like pretty much his bread and butter this year. Keep doing what's working. Don't shy away. If they can't stop it, don't stop. Right? So it's simple as that. Don't beat yourself. That's usually what the Bucs do. Bucs beating Bucs. We mention it damn near every week. Now let's talk about the running game. How do we attack that?
Run game, yeah, it's very simple. You got to get them spread out. So, I would like to see us run out of shotgun more often, use those counter runs that have been successful. You can run, zone split, splits like this one here, where you can get, double teams and get up on their second level there. Good job by 67. So you just want to see stuff like that where you can get them moving east and west, but, not as stacked against the box.
Like you
Um,
can see here, they're number 3 against the run. Yes, the Bucs are number 1. Didn't look like it last week, but the Saints pretty much are one of the top teams against the run. It's going to be hard to run against them. That doesn't mean you shy away from it. Let's keep going on. Yeah, so spread them out, like you said. Their defensive line, to me, is just more made for that. Their linebackers are smart, grabbing gaps, hitting them.
mm.
But then again, when you're hitting a lot of gaps aggressively, there can be space to be attacked.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great example here. You can do some type of, draw plays, maybe even do some toss pitch plays where you get them, thinking inside and you can get them on the outside there. Really use their aggressiveness against them, like you see here. So they're blitzing, the middle gaps here, and there's going to be some space to the right side. So really, it's just executing that, sucking them in, and then, yeah, taking a nice handoff and going up the field. So.
Maybe they do this because Ali Marpet's not going to be playing. They want to rush Brady's decisions even more. And guess
Right.
what? A quick draw can help give us more time because they have to be fearful of that quick draw for a big game like this.
Definitely.
We keep moving on now. It's their pass rush. Like I said, like, they like Davenport, but look how they have to do it. They have to start this little stunt stuff. This is usually how you have to manifest pressure because your edge rushers can't purely win off the edge. I mean, we
Mhm.
do this a lot just because we have so much stuff we do bring. The Saints are forcing the issue because they don't have a great pure edge rusher. Do you agree?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, this is just a stunt again with Sheldon Rankins and Davenport. Again, 69, or I believe that's, yeah, 69 gets turned around by Chicago. That just can't happen. But again, we're gonna have a new starter at left guard, so this is something they're gonna try to do. See what our communication is like on that side. So we just have to be ready for this kind of play. They're gonna bring some stunts and do some different things as far as their pass rush goes.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to do a stunt a lot just to test that left guard.
Hmm.
And we don't even know if it's Joe Haig, if Shipley's going to be at center. We don't know exactly what's going to go on. The Bucs aren't really giving it away yet. But here's one of their other really good pressures here. Delayed blitz on the linebacker here. I'll let you touch on it a little bit more.
Right. Yeah, they're going to bring some pressure. Again, this is a little delay blitz. Demario's not covering anybody, so they just bring him in. Again, they bring Malcolm Jenkins. He blitzes the running back. So just got to be aware of this. They're going to try to collapse the pocket. So we have to make sure, again, we take advantage of their aggression here. Again, there's a lot of space up in the middle there. So you got to be able to, get some hot routes going across the short area of the field there and hit those passes.
Win your one-on-ones. It's that simple.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
if you
They're
have
gonna
this
be
many
there.
weapons, you got to use them. I mean, Antonio Brown, I'm pretty sure he's chomping at the bit to get out there. Mike Evans, win your one-on-one. Scotty, Gronk. It's cool to say all these big names, but if you're not going to win your one-on-one, you're going to get beat. So
Hmm.
times like this where they're sending the house, you got to be able to win your one-on-one. It's that simple. Other than that, guys, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff for us. And with that said, until the next one.